Hello, welcome to the A to Z YouTube channel. My name's Toby Allen, I'm the A in A to Z, and I'm in charge of songwriting, producing and engineering. Now today I want to talk to you about the 5 different bass libraries from SubMission Audio. Just basically shoot them out. We're going to hear the DI, we're going to hear clean, and we're going to hear distortion, and then we're going to hear all 3 again in the context of a song. It's not a fully mixed song. We've got mastering chain here, which is Townhouse going into SubMission Audio Flatline, going into FabFilter Pro L. There is no processing other than that happening on top of the bass. We've got a JST clip on the drums, and we've got amp knob Rev C on the guitars. So that is it as far as processing goes. So what I'm going to do to begin with, we have the drums and the guitars muted, and we're going to hear the bass on its own. You can see over here on the side we've got EuroBass, PunkBass, DjinnBass, GroveBass and UmanskyBass, all set to the DI setting, all relatively gain matched, so the similar sort of volumes, just roughly by ear. And we'll just run through what they all sound like. So that's what it'll sound like. No amp sound or anything, it's just the DI sound on those. So the first thing we're going to do is open up BassKnob STD. This is what I'm running on for the clean setting. We've got the gain up to 4, and I'm going to do the same again. We're going to go through those 5 sounds and see what they sound like. Alright, so that's it with a clean amp sound. Now we're just going to pull up STD, the dirt version. I have the gain up to just below 6, so where this scratch mark is where I normally aim for on that. And we'll do the same again. Alright, so now, turn both those off. I'm going to unmute the drums and the guitars, and we'll cycle through those with the DI, then we'll cycle through them with the clean amp, and then we'll cycle through them with the distorted amp. So there you have it. There are some comparisons. Now, you may have noticed that the bass was a bit loud for a balance on the mix, and I just wanted to kind of exaggerate that a bit more so you could hear it more, because that's what we're focusing on. But yeah, there's a definite distinct sound between all 5 of those. I think they're really good for different purposes. It's good to have the different sounds available to you, and I think overall Umansky is my favorite because it has more low end and more high end. It's just more everything, you know. It just cuts through really nicely. You get that sort of clanky, dangly kind of stuff going on in the upper sound, which cuts through nicely. But you don't always want that. So GroveBass is also really good for if you want that low end without too much of the high end. Now those two are the two that I recommend because they've got the most articulations and they've got the most sort of realism. You've also got on here this humanize function, so you can choose between machine, human, bassist. I normally go around here where like just on the margin of human and bassist. That seems to be the best balance for me of humanization while also staying quite tight as well. PunkBass sounds just like a P-bass to me, which is great. P-bass is probably the most versatile bass sound, so that sounds great on everything. Maybe not the best, but it does everything really well. So it's kind of a jack of all trades for that. EuroBass, I don't know whether it's because I've had that one the longest, it just has the most distinct sound to me. It works, and it works really, really well, but I can almost hear it every time in a mix. Maybe that's just me because I've had how long I've had it compared with the others. And DjinnBass is probably my least favourite. It just has a very, very distinct, oh yeah, you've used DjinnBass in this song kind of sound to it. It works, it does a really good job, it's fantastic for djent, but I don't tend to write djent, so that's probably why it's probably my least favourite. But it's still fantastic, it's still a lot better than many of the other bass libraries on the market, in my opinion. What did you think? What was your favourite? Which one have you got? And which one are you considering getting? Why don't you comment below, and it'll be interesting to discuss what everyone's thoughts are on Submission Audio's bass libraries. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on other libraries as well. And if you like this kind of content, give us a like and make sure you hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.